stop you right there? Can I stop you right there? Can I stop you right there? So I know y'all. I don't know if you guys saw, but I was on Ernesto's show about last week,
Hey,
and
shout
What show
outs.
was that?
oh, I had an interview with Ernesto. You guys should pay for the Patreon and watch that
What
part of the interview.
what show? What
Hi.
show is it
Oh,
though?
Button check.
there you go. You said the
Yeah,
name.
I was on button check the other day. Like I said, I don't got no beef for that dude, and he did something special for me. I'll go ahead and I'll talk about it here.
I like
Um,
Ernesto. He's fun.
to me,
Collaboration?
I told him that he kind of has a lot of parallels with Trevor Noah to me. He's a comedian that gets a lot of his data from social media, and he's willing to interview anyone, and he keeps an open mind, and he does that. And I told him that that's needed in this space. We're too polarizing. The people here aren't willing to have real difficult or hard conversations with people that don't share their views. They're quick to cancel and not restore or do anything, right? And I know that there are people that, disagree, right? And sometimes, depending on what the issue is, I do too. And I understand that. But I think having someone that's neutral like Ernesto is super important. But one of the things that you guys don't know, and I don't talk about my personal life a lot on here, but my son just moved in with me not too long ago, back in August, and his mom kicked him out at 18. His mom kicked my
I know
daughter
that
out
feeling.
at 18. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't agree with that because that's not
They
financially
said, flap
literate.
the wings, fly.
Yeah, that's stupid. You
My
can't do
mom
that.
my
You're not
mom told me you have a father, you can go live with him.
right. You understand what I'm saying? But she didn't do that because guess what? She ruined the relationship between me and my kids by not even telling them that I was paying child support or none of that shit. So for a very long time, my kids thought I was just over in California chilling and not knowing I was working my ass off to take care of them, paying for their insurance, paying child support. I had to show that dude my pay stubs when he became 18. He didn't understand what I was doing for him over here. You understand what I'm saying? So when Chris G's bullshit was going on, I guess Ernesto took one of my tweets. So my son knows my call sign is Calm Warrior, but he didn't know my Twitter address. So he saw me on the show and he reached out to me on Twitter because it's easier for him to do that because his mom was watching the phone bill. You understand what I'm saying? Because she was paying for it
Mhm.
now because I'm like, you get what I'm saying? And I told him, bro, you don't know how you can affect people's lives. And for real talk, not saying I couldn't reach my son all the time or whatever, but he opened the doorway for my son to reach me without any bullshit coming his way. And I said to him, bro, you don't know the effect that you have on people's lives when you do shit like this. And when you do it altruistically. You're not trying to get nothing out of this. You're not trying to be an asshole. You're not doing none of that shit. But look how you affected my life personally. And people were talking about how you are, you only report the shit on Twitter and blah 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 blah. So what, bro? So what? There's mad shit going on Twitter, and you also keep a lot of my friends that don't have the time to keep up with the FCC up to date on what's going on in the FCC. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, bro, Ernesto did some shit for me without even knowing, and I will never have a problem with that dude for that because my son lives with me now, and we're ganged up and we're doing shit and we're moving as a family unit. He even got a fucking job since he came out here to California. He literally got a career job within 2 months of moving out here. So like, you know what I mean? It's cool when people do shit like this, and I think it also inspires me. Right? Going back now.